Hi, I'm Vanessa Spencer and welcome to another creative how-to video. Today we're going to show you how to use the Simply Solder Creative Art Kit. So the first step is to take a piece of pattern paper or a photograph or a clip art and cut it down to the size of the glass that you're working with. And then you're just going to sandwich it in between two pieces of glass. And then we're going to take the copper foil tape. And you need to wrap the foil tape around the edge of the glass, just leaving a little bit that overlaps on each side. Now that you have the tape all around the edges, you're going to take a bone folder and just burnish each edge, front and back, so that the tape is stuck to the glass nice and firmly. Okay, now that you've burnished the edges of the piece, you will take an X-Acto knife and you're going to just trim a little bit of the foil off the edges, of the inside edges. So the next step is to take the piece with the foil all cut and ready to go, and you're going to use one of these metal clips that you get in the solder kit and just clip it on, and you'll use that to hold it because as you solder it's going to get very, very hot, so you're not going to want to touch it. Then the next step is to use your flux. Every time you solder you're going to have to paint a little bit of flux onto the foil tape, and this is what's going to stick the solder to the tape. I like to just paint one section at a time as I'm going. And get your solder. It comes in a little reel like this, so I just like to unravel a little bit. Okay, my tool's heated up. So I'm just going to touch the tip of the tool onto the solder, and that will start to melt it. And then you're going to just lightly touch it onto the edge and do the back as well. So the next step is to put some decorative scrolls onto your pendant. I've already added one and I'm going to show you how to add a secondary one. First you're going to paint a little bit more flux just onto the edge there, and then take the next scroll and just line it up where you want it positioned, and then take one of these little clamps again to keep it in place, and then you're just going to add a little bit of solder just so that it sticks to the frame, just in the tip there. Okay, next step is to insert a jump ring. Jump rings come a little bit open, so you're just going to thread it through the holes and then just use your little pliers to connect it shut. And then you're going to want to solder the two edges shut. So to do that, you can actually just set it down, paint a little bit of the flux on those edges. You're only going to need a teeny tiny little bit, and that will seal it shut. Okay, now that your pendant is ready, we're going to shine it using the polish. So you're just going to take a dry cloth, get a little bit of the polish on there, and then just wipe it over all the soldered areas. And then on a different part of the cloth that doesn't have the polish, you're going to gradually just buff it. And this may take some time depending on how shiny you want it or how large the piece is. We hope you enjoyed this creative how-to video, and visit the shop at Somerset at stampington.com to purchase the products used in this video.